Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Ozone Skyblock Reborn server, hanging out here at my little end island with the portal, because I need a whole lot of crushed endstone. Because I'm going to dive into a new mod that was added with the 1.9 version of the mod pack here, and that's Draconic Evolution, which has some really fun bits in it, and I want to dive into that. But before that, I wanted to show off something silly. In that, I have over here my nether portals, and I'm not a big fan of the pigmen coming through, and I had a golem running around here tethered, and that worked really well to get rid of them, except he ticks a lot, so I got rid of that. Instead, I've got these interdiction torches, one at the base of each of these portals, and one here in the corner. All these vectors should be pushing them away. So I've got a pigman here. And so what we're going to do is see how fast he goes away. Ready? Ba-dwee! Bye! Oh, no, he actually landed there on the island. With the advent of the island, they actually hit there occasionally. I have fun with that. Just like I have fun with the slimes that spawn here and down there, and they get launched into the void. Every so often I see this little pigman on my mini map, and I see him go whee. All right, so I want lots and lots of crushed endstone, and the reason for that, if we take a look at Draconic Evolution, one of the things that it needs here. Let's go into here. I've got lots of crushed endstone because I've got EMC for it, which is great. So if I hit U for it and go to Siphing and then switch to here to the netherite mesh, this is how I can get the draconium dust. And you're going to need lots of draconium for the various crafting that you need. I don't care about anything else, but they all have EMC, so I can just, get rid of them. I took a diamond chest full of this crushed endstone and processed it through my sifter, and I got a bunch of the draconium. The first 4, I went ahead and here, if I hit U on this, you smelt it down, and I did this right here to make some draconium seeds. And then I did a bunch of AFKing in my farm, grabbed 3 more seeds, stuck them in the farm, so I got lots of draconium. The other option is to go out to the end. There will be occasional rare comets that will spawn in the end. If you've already explored areas, you need to go to new areas because they're land generated objects, and you can get lots of draconium ore that way. I didn't care to explore, so I'm not doing that. There might be some in the end island, the main end island, if you've not been there yet. We've already explored it, so that's not a thing. So one of the first things you'd want to do is take your draconium dust, surround it with stone, and that will make the book, which doesn't work here. I don't know why. All right. One of the things, that I love about when you have Draconic Evolution in your pack is by default you hit P and you can place items in the world. I love that feature, and occasionally that standalone functionality is included in packs. I love it a lot. One of the things that's actually really fun with that is if here we go, not O, P, there we go. If we hit P on this, there's a hitbox on there. You can actually stand on that tiny little hitbox. So if you want to make some, kind of parkour style maps or things, that would work. Anyway, I'm going to take this because I need a bunch of these draconium cores. In fact, I made a whole bunch of them. I made 2 stacks worth. And we need to make some other stuff here. In fact, I'm going to go grab this bits here because I want to make this, the fusion crafting core. Super fast. And I'm also going to need 9 of these, the draconium infusion crafter injectors. Yeah, the names get long, but I want 9 of these. That's done. And then once you have a bunch of you can see why I made a lot of these cores. Once you have a bunch of those, we can make the wyvern core, which is the step up. And I'm going to make 10 of these. You can guess where 9 of them are going to go, and you'd be right. I am going to be using that. The idea that I want is to push really fast through the things I really, really want through Draconic Evolution, as opposed to doing everything with a Draconic Evolution. There's a ton in Draconic Evolution. The ability to do mobs is really nice. In fact, I don't need this chest anymore. That can go away. Go away. So that works out really, really well. Let's go downstairs because I'm going to do stuff down there where there's power. All right, so I've got my reactor here, and since I've got this cell for power, I decided to set up this in 1.9. The pipes, they look better, and I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to take the 9, yes, these 9, and I'm going to put them here. Yep, right up against this, because we need these. Got to click right in the middle there to get the crafter to work. And I'm going to put that right there. And now I can put stuff into this and then feed other items here, and the power will fuse all these items together. However, one of the first things I want to do is upgrade this. So I'm going to take one of you, doink, and put you in, doink. And it says there's no valid recipe because I want the wyvern fusion and crafting, which means I need these bits. So here's where I need a draconium block for each one, 2 cores, 1 wyvern core, that's why I made, and then 4 diamonds. So let's come over to here and grab these and put one of you. Don't take all of them. Let's do, let me look at the recipe again. I only need 2. Why is there that many? Yep, no, that's what I need. Let me pull these guys off. Oh, because I'm doing them by 9s, that's why. I only need that many. I may have miscounted. Anyway, I'll edit that out. You'll never notice. We'll do 9 here, boink, and another 9 there, doink. And then we'll leave you out of the way. And then we'll separate you into 4s. Probably easiest to move that like this. And then we need, actually, I shouldn't have all of these here, but I'm okay with it. Then, what do you mean no valid recipes? Oh, maybe it's saying it doesn't like 9, it only wants the 1. Light theme. Ooh, dark theme. We'll go with the dark theme. Okay, let's take these all off and put just, oh, did you see that? Single item mode, stack mode. Single item mode is a much easier thing to do. All right, let me take you off. And that just put 1 in place. Much better. Much better. All right, let's put you there. And then we'll pull off the diamonds. And now, why you complain? Because if I hit you on you, tier draconium, that's draconium. There's the recipe. Yeah, that's this. Unless it needs a specific order. Not that. Oh. Did you see that? I forgot the wyvern core. Let's grab that and put that in there and doink. That's what I was missing. Okay. It pays to check the recipe. So we're going to go ahead and tell that to craft. And this has some great animations. Love it. And you can see it's all the bits have been decomposed into electrical whatsits, and then sparky special effects, and then eventually it'll be done. Done. Very nice. All right, I'm going to take you off, and let's put you there. Now this is the next tier. This is the wyvern one. So if I break you, and put you in place. And then let's make sure that you are also single item mode. Then I can go one of you, one of you, one of you, 1, 2, 3, 4 of you, and one of you. And if I look back here, yep, and I can craft. So I'm going to convert all of these to the wyvern level ones. And it's just going to be the same thing you just saw. That is number 8. Put you back in here. And this here is single item mode. The rest of these, the wyvern level ones, I've left in stack because I took all of the rest of my blocks and the rest of the bits here and put them in place. And yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Let me break you, because that's the last one to upgrade. And so I was able to keep them in place. Now, I wouldn't really do the stack with the beginning draconic level one, because the first thing you want to do is upgrade to the wyvern. As soon as you've got the bits, upgrade. These, doing the stack because I was going to do lots and lots and lots, was very nice because it didn't have to go back and keep placing them. So that was very, very handy. But now I've got all of these, which is good because I'm going to grab this, and I think I might need that too, but I'm not 100% sure, because the next thing I want to do is upgrade this draconium into awakened draconium. And so here's the recipe. I need 6 of the draconium cores plus a dragon heart, which is something new when you kill the dragon with draconic evolution in place. You get the dragon heart, which when you add the fact that the dragon gets harder and harder, if you've killed lots, this is going to be tough. You only really need 2, 3, depending on what you're going to do with the dragon heart. But anyway, I'm going to work with that. So there's my hearts. I need 6 of these, 4 and there. And let's get this going. I don't think I can spread this out, or I don't think I can do it by itself. I think I have to spread it out. So one of you, and if I put all of you here, does that work? Nope, nope, nope. Definitely wants to be spread out. Okay, we'll do that then. So you and you and you. Now here's one place where the stacking is not so good, but I'll live. And yeah, craft. Now this is going to take a lot more power than the last crafting will do, but it's okay. And I do like the animation. I do like the little sparking sounds. It's fun. One thing that I almost had a heart attack when I put was like 6 of my neutronium blocks, or not neutronium, draconium blocks and the other stuff in here in the stacks, and then I ran it. The very first time, everything on here disappeared and swirled around, and I said, no, 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 I only want 1, not all of them. But as soon as the crafting was done, all these items reappeared back into the place. So that was good. Okay, awakened draconium blocks, which is very nice. Their previous incarnations of this mod, you needed to do other things. You needed to do stuff like hearts and explosions and charge up. Yeah, loads of fun getting that to work exactly the way you wanted, but not needed here. So I do want to take, now I got these, is to make the awakened draconium crux. This is for mystical agriculture. So we'll take that. And then I only need 4 of those. Let's go upstairs. And I can dump some of this stuff off in that. I don't need you right now. And I'll take you 5. Actually, let's make a compacting drawer. Yep. Because I want to use mystical agriculture to make more of this. Oh, I had a leftover one over here. Let's take you 5 and drop you in. Nice. I want to grab these keys. Move you out of the way. Grab keys. Lock and count. There we go. Go away. So I've got the crux, and actually I'm going to take you, put you into the system. Back here. Oh, there. See, there's my draconium, and there's got to be my awakened draconium. All right. Let's run over Why run when you can go and come over here? Making draconium seeds, super easy. You just need 4 of the draconium and that, and we'll just make yet another seed. Easy peasy. I will plant that into the system, but I do want to grab these. I need the seed base here, and then put that on the bar. 4 of these, and 4 of these. Because do I want to run through the ritual or the fusion crafting down there each time to make more awakened draconium? Nope, not at all. Oh, there we go. The chapter for mystical agriculture just got expanded a little bit. I am going to steal you, and then I'm going to break you, and those now are gone because the vacuum hoppers pick them up so fast. But if I come up here, hey, what are you? Oh, did I? Why are you not reprocessing? That's going in. Something's happening to my reprocessor. That should be pulling out. That should be going into... Oh, are you trying to put stuff into here? Wrench, 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 wrench. Not there. Grab the wrench from here. It's the only drawback with having deeper and deeper pockets is needing to move things around a little bit more. So let's do that. Why are the seeds not going in? Oh, okay. That was putting those seeds right back into this drawer. Okay, so that's a problem. The reprocessor will reprocess. Cool. In that case, the items that just got picked up are down below. Let's grab them real quick before they get picked up into the system. Are you here? There's a lot of seeds there. What about you? There we go. We'll let the rest get reprocessed. All right. Gotta catch what you're doing around here. I need the crux and I need the... So I'm going to put the crux down here. You can see here's a dash block that's needed to make... Why is the dash block on top of netherite seeds? Oh, because I'm no longer growing the dash here. That's why. I will put the crux there. Farmland. Let's take the awakened seeds and doink. And so now... Darn it. I need the seeds and the essence to program the system. All right. Why is electrum seeds in my pockets? I don't want them. And I don't need that one. That one can, because I've already got 4 of them planted here and I've got plenty. I will let that run and process and catch up on all the seeds that need to be done. And eventually this will make for me the additional awakened draconium bits that I need. In fact, I'm going to speed up things just a little bit because I have lots and lots and lots of this. So I will go ahead and kickstart my awakened draconium a little bit. And I also need to kind of wait for this to do its thing. Are you actually growing with this? It doesn't look like this is working on the awakened draconium. Well, in that case, I need the Harvest Goddess Bad. That works so much faster. All right, I need to let this process, and I want lots of this awakened draconium. This right here is probably the fastest way to mine your mystical agriculture crops. So what I'm doing is I'm holding down the Ultimine key, which for me is the grave, and I'm also right-clicking at the same time. And just as soon as something grows, it's harvested. It's that fast, which otherwise, if I don't, there's a little bit of time between the harvesting sweep. So yeah, looking at this awakened draconium, it's sitting here for a while. A lot of these crops are until the miner, there goes the miner by, which is fast, but this is so much faster. And it just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. And I took a quick look at it, and tick-wise, hardly anything. So that works really well. I just changed the key binding for the the ultimine to L and the right click action to K, and then I just wedge the K and L keys, and it works. It works really, really well. All right, so I've gone ahead and processed all these things. In fact, let's see, draconium. Yeah, I've got 800, almost 900 blocks of this because I've got a bunch of plants. But this one's doing pretty well because it's not a simple instant making of an ingot. So the draconium, 8 of these essences gives me a draconium ingot. This one, 9 gives me 3 nuggets, and then 3 of those sets gives me an ingot. So it's kind of like the nether star essence here. Let me toss that off. Go away. Tweak there, and that'll get processed. All right, so that's what. Come here, dirt. There we go. So that's what's been working here, and it's been working very nicely. Let's make some other things. I want to make this, the energy core, and I don't have those, but I did make 10 of these wyvern cores. That's why I made 10. 9 of them went into the crafters, and so now I need to sit there and make 2 more of these. 1 of you, 2 of you, and now I've got for me the energy core, because of all the draconic stuff that I wanted to get the regular draconium ingot as well as the awakened, and I wanted to get me the Powerball, which means I need to make this. So let's go ahead and make some of these, and I should be able to make 36 of these. There we go. Let's take a look and see how many of my draconium. Okay, I made 2 full stacks, and I've got 16 left. So that worked out very nicely. Let's grab me some junk blocks. Let's do dirt. Be a stack of dirt. All right, time to make some power. And if we go up, I'm going to put the power ball in one of the loaded chunks. In fact, if we take a look at the chunk boundaries here, this is a loaded chunk. In fact, these 4, the 2x2, are loaded chunks here. And I've got some stuff prepped. In fact, I had them prepped before I even started recording this. I've got 2 ender cells, nitro, 2 bits of glass, and oh, I'm missing 2 other things. Okay, energy, that's not, let's do draconium. I need this here, the energy pylons. That's what I'm missing. Okay, I will, oh, that makes 2. Very nice. Okay, so I will have 15 of these draconium cores left. But first, I'm gonna grab all of you, and let's put the energy core on top of this and break that. And let's get rid of this. And if I right click this, here we go. Stabilizer configuration is invalid. This is where I need this bit. So I'm going to go, no. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to keep it within the chunk itself. Again, multi-block things, I pretty much don't want to span chunks. I prefer to keep them within. So we'll do that. And oh, no. I don't want particle generators. I want the next thing up. That's why those things weren't converting. Well, since I'm down here, I will go ahead and make the other bit. I need to make this, the energy core stabilizers, which needs those extra diamonds. All right, shift click, there, we're done. And then the last thing was the energy pylon, which I'll just edit and pretend that I made it from the beginning, and done. So flawlessly crafted, not a mistake. That's how I like to roll. All right, so we're gonna put the Powerball up here, and oh, and it's got its own light emitting, which I like. and I don't want to right click. I'm crouch right clicking these so that, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. For the tier of the power wall I need the 3x3 to make that funky little setup. If it were a much smaller setup, then that's all I would need. But anyway, let's put that. Wrong key. That's what happens when I wave my hand, like you could see me talking, but I'm not, and you can't see me. And so my hands drift off the keyboard, and then as I do stuff, the wrong thing happens. All right, so let's put that there. Click, clickety, clickety, click, click. All right. So since I'm flying and I need to crouch, I have to do the left shift and the space bar at the same time. That's how I can crouch and right click things. So anyway, let's void this up. And at this point I can do over here. So let's tier up, tier 2, tier 2, tier 2, tier 2. Okay, so 8 is the top. And for that, unfortunately, I don't have the manual. The manual will tell me all the stuff I need. And for the tier 8, which is monster in size and always fun to make, I would need 500 some odd blocks of awakened draconium, which I don't have. But if I go down, this one I should be able to do. And if I hit assemble core, this I do like. Because this way I don't have to assemble this by hand. I'm letting the mod do it for me. And if I have mathed this correctly, which is always a real possible problem, it should have exactly enough materials for completing this. And done. All the mods are all the objects are done. I don't see any missing block. I think this is done. Let's right click this. Oh, activate. Boom. That's such a fun look. Okay, I do like the look of the power ball. And yes, as much as it would be to have the higher tier, this does look good. This does look really good. All right, at this point, if we right click this, I have 0 OP. And why it's OP, I don't know. I don't have the manual, but it's cool looking. Okay, I need to get this angel block out, and let's find the chunk boundaries again. I didn't need to actually get rid of them, but I did. Hey, you know, I've got the dirt, so I'm thinking if I come straight out from the middle one, and from the middle one of this one, and if we look down, yeah, that came out from the same. Okay, so I'm going to put it below 1, 2. So let's do 3. Let's put the energy pylon here. Break that out of the way, and I'll make this the input. And so here's where, if I put the glass on top, I believe this is where the power is going into the system. So if I take this energy guy and put it here, and let's set him as this guy. I'm not 100% sure. Let's repeat this over here. Something like that. And then if we go 3 down, there's 3. And let's put there's my energy pylon again. Here we're going to break that. And we're going to do the reverse. I'm going to put that here. And this, I thought this changed. Oh, that's the thing. Hitting looks like the glass may work in either direction. Let's grab this, put this on top. Okay, so if I crouch right click this, I can change the direction. So this is the power going in, because you can see the arrows pointing in. That makes it look like that's going in. And this is the power going out. So I'm going to switch to my cell 1. And this one, let's get rid of the, no, not the hidden, G there, F3G. And I'll take this and go plop. And then this I want to put here. So my network 2 it should be inputting power. If I just right click, that doesn't do anything. If I come over here, okay, power is going in. And if I look at this on this side, this is completely filled. Okay, so now let's zip down to the basement real quick where I have my power gen. And I want to make sure that all the power this is making, and yeah, you can see it's been sucked out. All the power that's in the channel 2, I want to shove that into the power ball. And this guy here is on 1 because I was wanting to make sure that that was okay. So let's input all the power into 2. Power gen is on 2, but all the consumption, all my ender gates and everything else that I'm using is on power grid 1. And so that actually, yeah, this amount, none, it's all being sucked in. And this thing here, again, none, it's all being sucked in. All of that is going upstairs. Is there anything in here? Nope. Goodbye. All righty. Actually, I can get rid of those as well. I do want to keep that angel block on. It's handy to have. Oh, and I can just toss my right pipe wrench in there too. Let's go up and take a quick gander. I do like the look of that. Had the draconic evolution been in the pack from the very beginning, I would have planned on putting this somewhere in my base, someplace where I could actually look at it down here instead of up here. But I didn't want to make a specifically dedicated loaded chunk for it. I'm just piggybacking on this one. So we'll go with that. All right, let's see how this guy is doing. So yeah, this is going to suck down. I set it up so it could hold 10 billion power, which is fine. The channel 1 can hold up to 20 billion. And then this bad boy here, 2.14 tera. That's a lot of power. And you can see I'm not even hitting half of 1% yet. So that's okay. And this is a huge amount of power, and I really like that. I like it a lot. All right, so that there, power is done. My power storage, happy. I've always appreciated having really good power storage, even when all I have is very wimpy passive power generation. Because if I outstrip that a lot, but I have good storage, I'm good. Now, I do have pretty good power gen right now because my poor, let's hit this here, my poor digital miner just sucks down so much power. The passive just didn't really hold it too well, which is why I set it up to hold 20 billion FE. Or OP in the case of Draconic Evolution, but yeah, now it's good. It's looking really good. Okay, I like that a lot. And let's come down here. And if you enjoyed that, you should quit the video and be happy, because right now I'm going to rant about something else. Don't get me wrong. I really do enjoy this pack. I've had lots of fun with this pack. I would definitely suggest this pack for somebody who wants to play Skyblock. This is a fun one to play. I really like how some of the mods are gated off of other mods. I love that. It keeps people from just kind of rushing through the pack in their own little way, ignoring a lot of stuff and doing others. I like it. I like that that interlocking recipes. Fun. I have a problem with the quests. Now, not all of the quests. A bunch of the quests are explanatory, like the mechanism quests. They explain and walk you through. You need to make these devices to be able to unlock these other things, and that's fantastic. Because not every mod has an in-game manual that explains what needs to be done. the extreme reactors, has a manual that explains what needs to be done and what blocks go where. Fantastic. Britannia has that manual that explains what things do. Fantastic. Some mods have information, but it's not in game. You have to go to a wiki out of Minecraft and online and look it up there, but it's explained. Okay, not as good as having it in game because you have to leave to go read it, but the data's there. The worst offenders are the mod authors who make something that's complex. It has a lot of steps. It's got a lot of interlocking. It's got a lot of flow that you've got to do right, but it's never documented anywhere. No in-game book, no online wiki, nothing. It's not explained. Bad mod author. Don't do that. But a good quest can explain these things that are undocumented to the players. And that's fantastic when a mod author does that. My problem is with stupid quests. And let me give you an example of a stupid quest. We take a look at this. This is here in the Chi section. This is all Project E stuff. And this was added. And yes, ouch, that price hurts. Yes, let me give you an idea. This was added by the project expansion, and I do like this part. Whenever Project E is included, I do like it project expansion, because this transmutation interface allows you to access from AE2 or from refined storage the stuff you have in your transmutation table. That's fantastic. Why do you need a bazillion blocks of cobble if you can just pull it out of your EMC? Love that. Think it's great. But let me give you an idea as to how ridiculously expensive this thing is. This transmutation tablet, it needs this. Now, 4 of these are the energy condensers. No problem. They're expensive, but by the time you're making this, you can make a lot of these. Not a problem. This is the final star shard. It's 3.37 quadrillion EMC. Now, to make this, you need to sit there and make 8 of these colossal clines. And those make from 4 of those, and 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 4 of those. This comes with Project E, and you need 4 of those, and 4 of those, and 4 of those, and 4 of those, and 4 of those. And each one of those costs this. Now, the good news is these do have EMC values, so as you build them up, as you are constantly pumping in new EMC items, you can have them up to the point of 3.37 freaking quadrillion EMC to make that final star shard. Okay, you're kind of getting an idea of that's expensive. Yes, it is. However, it's got EMC. So it's not that expensive, it's just grindy. Now let's take a look at these. The final EMC link, Mark 16, you need 4 of these. Each one of these needs the level 15, which needs the level 14, which is, so you need to build them up. Notice that there's no EMC. You have to craft these up. Well, that's okay, that could be done. But it has 2 of these freaking final star shards in them. And this one needs 2 fading matters in them to work. Now, a fading matter requires 3 of the white matters plus white fuel. White fuel has EMC, so you can generate this, but this does not. 3 white needs 3 orange, 3 yellow, 3 lime, 3 green, 3 cyan, 3 blue, 3 violet, 3 purple, 3 pink, 3 magenta. Now we're down to red matter and dark matter. Dark matter is made out of the Eternus fuel and calorite ingots. Now, I want to have one of these transmutation tablets. If I have mathed this correctly, that's going to need 8 of the fading and 9 of the star shards. Well, that's not bad. But to make the amount of EMC that's going to need, I really need a final power flower or something like that. Now, this beastie here, we've already looked at this one here. That needs 2. This needs 26 faded matter. For a total of, I need 34, for these 2 blocks here, I need 34 faded matters and 35 star shards. Now, to give you an idea, just the faded matter, that's 34 times 3, times 3, times 3, times 3, all the way down to dark matter, 54 million dark matter, which means 54 million calorite. Either I mine that on Venus or I make a whole bunch of mystical agriculture seeds and AFK and let those generate for 54 million of them. This is stupid. Okay, that's way too much. If this had EMC, if these items here had EMC, then it would be doable. It would be grindy. And I've done that in other packs where it is grindy and it takes a while, but it's doable. I'm not doing 54 million dark matter. Sorry, not going to do that. Now, taking a look, let's close out of this. That's just one. If we completed everything and we go to Omega and we want to make these pieces here, there's 11 of them. And if we take a quick look at my inventory, here's the 11 bits, and they all have the same recipe, except a few little changes in them. Just minor little changes. Red matter, no problem. Ultimate catalyst, that's just a bunch of crafting. That's doable. It's the chaos ingots. There's 11 of these, and each needs 4. That's 44 chaos ingots you need to make. If we look at the recipe for this, that's infinity ingots and ultimate ingots, and that's just a whole mess of crafting. But you need 23 of these chaotic cores times 44. So that's 1,012 of these. These are crafted one by one out of large chaos fragments, ignoring all the rest of the awakened stuff. These are generated from the chaos shards that you loot after you kill the chaos dragon. And that's easy to say, it's hard to do. Even with maxed out chaotic level equipment from Draconic Evolution, it's still freaking hard. To give you an idea, if you try to visit one of them in creative mode, you'll still get killed. It's a difficult thing. Talking amongst other YouTubers, we all agreed that's a stupidly difficult mob to kill. And I have no idea how many of these shards here, these chaos shards, but I need of these 4,048 of these large chaos fragments. I can guarantee you I'm not going to get 4,000 of these large chaotic fragments from one kill. It's going to be multiple of those chaos dragon kills. That's just stupid. It's just way too difficult. And why? Because I really ask, why would I care about these quests here? Because these are creative items. These would give me, like in the case of the Everlasting Guilty Pool, this would give me unlimited mana for Britannia, which would be really useful if I'm doing a lot of work with Britannia. But not by the time I'm doing this, because Britannia is an early to middle mod. It's not really something that you do endgame. And so why are you pushing out this Everlasting Guilty Pool to the very end of the game? By the time you craft all this, you go, okay, I'm done. And you never use it. So it's not useful. Having infinite power would be really useful. But not here, because you've already generated all the power you need. And so having infinite power is not useful. All this is a trophy. And if you live your life to get a trophy, then here the cheat, have a trophy. Done. But I don't live my life for a trophy. I have a blast doing it. I like building things. I like creating things. I don't necessarily need a trophy to show that I participated and done all this. If you love that, make these things. Get the trophies. Power to you. Congrats, you've really accomplished something, because this is freaking difficult. It's not an easy thing to do. So, way to go. Me, I find my validation elsewhere. And so I'm going to go elsewhere. The pack is fun. But I bet the mod author hasn't built the final set of quests. Not in 1.9 he hasn't. Anyway, I'm going to hop off my soapbox here. The pack is fun. I really have enjoyed it. I really have enjoyed building all these islands and going through the various quests. It's a blast. But I'm not going to go beyond because I don't want to try these stupid level difficult crafting stuff. Nope. You do you. I'm going to do me. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, ranting here on the FTOG Ozone Skyblock Reborn server, and it's been a blast. And thanks for watching. Bye.